Hey, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Hot Seat Challenge. I have Kelli and Tana, the Matchmaking Duo, here with me today on this show, and we're really going to get into it. Y'all ready?
We're ready.
Okay, and after the end, I'm going to let them shout out whatever they're doing, so you guys pay attention to that. Now, girls, I'm a dating coach, and you guys are matchmakers, so there's something different between what we do.
That's true.
So you may answer it a little differently than I would. So statistics say that 35% of people in the U.S. over 40 are single. Okay? So my question to you is, pick your sauce.
I thought you were going to skip that part.
Oh no, just reach in and grab one. Grab one.
Oh, we are grabbing.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Okay.
I have OMG. What do you have? Scream.
And I have hot.
You got the baby sauce. Okay. All right. So what we do is, this is your scream.
Fine.
Yep. This is your hot.
Hot. Okay.
And I get the OMG. So go on and grab a chip, ladies. Go on and grab a chip.
Goodness gracious.
Yes. And pick your poison. Go ahead. Just go on and put some on there. Go on and put some on
Pour it on
there.
there.
Yes, pour it on there. A generous amount. Quit cheating.
Yeah.
No. No. A little bit more. You gotta hit that.
Goodness.
You gotta hit that.
Oh my goodness.
You got the baby one anyway.
I don't even
All right,
know.
that's it. That's cool. Yeah, that's enough. All right.
Okay. Tasty. Ooh. You set us up.
Okay. What are the major hindrances to singles over 35 finding lasting love?
Can you talk?
No. That's the biggest hindrance. We can't talk. But let me see. The biggest hindrance to singles finding love, I think, really, from what we found, is being open.
Okay.
So being open to have a conversation, and being open. A lot of times we miss so many opportunities.
Okay.
Not wanting to go up and say hello, and so I think women should be more aggressive these days. And if you see someone you like, go for it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
What about you?
I would agree. I would also say that, we always say create your own opportunities.
Right.
So, I mean, when you see something, you just go for it. When you see someone that you're interested in, walk up, say hello, smile, start a conversation.
Okay.
And it's okay to start send a text first and say, I really enjoyed speaking with you.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to talking to you later.
Well, a lot of women are apprehensive to speak to men if they like them. And I think that because things have evolved, I'm always saying update your dating software.
Right.
The squeaky wheel gets the oil. So you're suggesting that if a woman finds somebody or sees someone she's attracted to, there's nothing wrong with making the first move, right?
No, there's nothing wrong with making the first move at all, because here it is. You don't want to miss the opportunity.
Okay.
So if that man walks away, you may never see him ever again, and you're stalking him and looking for him on Facebook, and you don't even know his name.
Yeah,
you're showing up to the restaurant or to the grocery store the next day at the same time, day after day, looking for him. He's nowhere to be found.
Exactly.
Yeah, if we hear that term one more time, I don't want to look thirsty, we're going to
Right, exactly. Okay.
Well, there's a difference between being thirsty and being interested.
Exactly. Okay.
So.
Which leads me beautifully to the second question. So let's go.
Give me some water.
Let's hit. Switch in, pick your poison. Switch in.
Ooh.
I think you put more of these in there.
You did. Oh, so we all got it again?
Yeah, I have OMG. Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
I go a little easy on you guys. So get your chip.
No, okay, you're going to pour it for us?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like
I need a dab.
That's a dab. That's not a paper. Okay. There's a little dab.
Let me see the dab.
Yeah, that's what I say. Okay.
Oh, God.
Now, okay, since this is this fair?
You look much like
you started this.
All right, let's go. Number 2, are gender specific roles still relevant in today's dating environment? And if so, what are they?
I would say that traditionally, yes and no. And here's why. So the times have certainly changed, right? So certainly women sometimes make more money than men.
Right.
So women are working, and sometimes there are men at home taking care of the family and the children.
Right.
So I think it's according to your preference.
Okay.
I think traditionally right now, women still want the opportunity to have the man to lead.
Okay.
I think that that's still traditional. And most of the women that we encounter still want that.
Okay.
But still desire that. So we would say yes in that regard. But other than that, everybody's contributing to the household.
Okay.
Yeah, I think men still want to be providers, of course, but the women that we find,
I can't even breathe. My nostrils are on fire.
the women that we find, it depends because it's not always about money.
Right.
So if you're making a lot of money, they just might want a hug. They might want to be nurtured. They might want, different things. So maybe they can pay for someone to do landscaping.
Okay. Okay.
So I think it's just a matter of preference from couple to couple.
Okay. And you brought up the word providing. I think that the definition of provision maybe needs to be updated.
Yes.
To the extent, no matter what a man makes, that he's willing to bring that money home and share it with you equally and unselfishly. That's in providing.
Yes.
Okay.
And filling the need, whatever that might be.
Now, we can do it one of two ways now. We can either go straight to the Facebook question, or I can ask you guys one more question. How are you holding up?
It depends what kind of sauce
I need
you
a
get.
chip. I need something to buffer this.
Some ice.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's just go straight to the Facebook question.
Yeah, before we fade.
I'm sweating.
All right, let's go in. Let's get one.
We gotta get another one?
Yeah, for the Facebook question, you want to talk, you got to eat.
Ooh.
You know what?
Trying to play. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
What you got? I got Scream.
I got Scream.
You got Hot. You got the
let's
baby
go.
It
song.
doesn't even matter at this point.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, we got Scream. It says
I
Scream.
don't even have any more water.
Ooh. No food, no water.
I'm about
Scream.
to old school.
Water.
We
have to help. We're going old school. We gotta help each
That's what I'm
other.
talking about. There you go. Get yours.
I need an extra chip first.
Take your hot sauce,
Oh
girl.
my god.
Oh.
Take your Scream. We're gonna be fair.
That OMG sauce is
That's enough.
All right, let's go.
Ooh. I can't even taste my palate. It's
Okay, I guess that's cool.
okay.
This is the last one, girls. Let's go.
One for the road. This is not right. You know it.
I'm doing the same thing you're doing. Whooping the baby. All right, this is the Facebook question. Coach Andre, if I have a sexual desire that my partner can but will not fulfill, is it okay for me to get it somewhere else?
Well, I mean, first of all, I think it depends on what stage your relationship is at. I mean, is it really that important for you to fulfill, or is it just something? If you're married, I would say, I think, you know what? Nobody should be uncomfortable.
Okay.
Because, at the end of the day, now that I think of it, no one should be uncomfortable. We've had people say, they want this or they want that. And, if it makes someone or degrades someone in a certain way, then I don't think that, I think they should just stay with it and try to work it out some other kind of way. If they're married. If they're not married, then, I don't know what type of commitment you have anyway. So.
Okay.
Might not be the person for you. Might not be the person for you.
So
Okay.
I would say that those are some of the conversations that you should have early on, because if you guys are unequally yoked sexually, then that could be a problem.
Right.
So those are the conversations that you need to have at the early stages of your relationship when it starts becoming more to the monogamous stage.
Okay.
But I would recommend that you share those desires that you have, because that may not be on the same, on the same level.
Okay.
Yeah, bring in the fishbowl game so you can say, always wanted to try it, maybe, and never.
No, never.
Okay. Well, as a dating coach, I think that you said something very instrumental. You said that it depends on the stage of the relationship.
Definitely.
Most of the time, and if there's brothers out there, if y'all disagree, just write me. Men live their life by the 3F principle: food, finance, and the other F synonymous to sex.
Sure.
Okay? So if I have a desire that you can meet, but you don't meet it, and I go out and I get it fulfilled, men know most of the time, if we've had those conversations, whether you're a freak or not, and if it gets on a man's mind where he's constantly processing it and he's thinking about it and he's thinking about it, it's in his spirit now. And it will work itself out. I think everything should be subject to talking, you know, but if ladies, if you got a man out there and he's asking you for something and your answer is no, just because you said no does not mean it goes away. Okay? It doesn't make it right. It just makes it how it is. Well, thank you. Y'all been great sports. What do y'all have going on?
Oh gosh! So we are on. We're embarking on our 4-city tour. So we launched last week in New York City. This week we'll be heading to Atlanta. The following week, New Orleans Essence Festival, and then we're bringing it back home to Charlotte.
That's all right.
Charlotte, NC, the Queen City, and you can always follow us on all of our social media at the Matchmaking Duo and our podcast, the Love Her Show with the Duo.
That's what's up. Guys, thank you for joining in for this week's episode of the Hot Seat Challenge. Do you have what it takes to be on the hot seat? See you next week.